more information on this Eight of Swords. What's happening with the collective for this Eight of Swords, please and thank you. I'm hearing you're breaking free. Some of you are breaking free from a groupthink. Some of you are breaking free from groupthink. Some of you, this is about you knowing you have the power and the ability to save yourself. You have the power and ability, like the Eight of Swords. You can see the swords are not fully encased around her. She can literally, and the bandages around her torso are so loosely wrapped. She can literally break free from that, just like Wonder Woman does in the old 70s sitcoms, right? Or the 80s, right? She breaks free from the people that are trying to like hold her hostage, right? Herself. And she rips off that thing over her eyes. And she can see, wow, I can step right out of this. I can step right out of these swords anytime, taking the power back, taking your power back and walking away from whoever or whatever. So this is actually a really beautiful thing. Show me more detail about the Eight of Swords, specifically what was going on for that collective, please and thank you. 3, 2, and 1. I heard moving too fast, moving too fast. Strength card. Ah, Ace of Wands. I like it. It's like a big breakthrough. Yep, taking your power back, man. Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. It's like, I feel like with the strength, the Eight of Swords with the strength card and with the Ace of Wands, it's like, this is for some of you totally about you coming into an understanding of just how powerful you really are. Coming into an understanding of how courageous you have been in the past, all of the things that you've gone through, that you've been through, all of the lessons that you've learned. You know what I mean? It's also about like, man, because of that, because you've actually embraced your shadow in the past, because you've actually embraced it and like you're healing that part of you, like you're not ashamed of yourself. You're letting it come forth, man. You know what I mean? You're not hiding it anymore. It's like you took action. Sometimes inaction is action, my loves. Sometimes resting is like the most bold move you can make in a world that glorifies burnout. But I feel like with the strength card, this is about you really truly coming into knowing what your capabilities truly are and really integrating your masculine and feminine energy. And look at how soft and loving that she is, the divine feminine. This is a divine feminine card. This is something with that lemon skate above, with that infinity sign above. Every single one of us has to learn how to find our calm and our center within and be able to recognize when we're not in that place and not judge ourselves or be hard and critical on ourselves for it, but just to learn how to get back to it. Because when we can be anchored, we can provide our own security, when we can provide love, deep, deep love and understanding for ourselves, we can tame that beast of a shadow and harness the power of that shadow for good. Do you know what I'm saying? So a lot of you, through doing that, by freeing yourself, it's just a massive, massive, huge breakthrough. And I want to say, congratulations. I hope that you're celebrating yourself. It's really, really important that you acknowledge all of your accomplishments. You don't need accolades from other people, man. You know, and I feel like because you're getting into this receptive mode, you're able to receive downloads. A lot of you are going to be receiving downloads if you already haven't done so. That guidance that you've been waiting for is going to come through as soon as you slow down. Speaking of, show me more energy about this Empress and this Ace of Pentacles. Give me clarification in the present right now, Spirit. What is coming in? What more do we need to know about in terms of that Ace of Pentacles and the Empress energy? Help me understand for the viewer, please, and thank you, Spirit. 3, 2, and 1. I'm hearing for some of you a need to go outside and get grounded. Okay. Yeah, so the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress, it's like what's happening right now I've got the 9 of Wands coming out again. So the 9 of Wands showed up in the past, and the 9 of Wands again. It's like you're secure with yourself in terms of boundaries with other people, but I'm picking up the sense that you need better boundaries with yourself and with like the inner demons, the inner dragons, like the self speak, the self talk, right? And that can also be what the Ace of Pentacles can be like. That like it's like instead of worrying about what's happened in the past or what's coming in the future, what are you trying to create and build now? What are you trying to attract now? Like focusing on the good things, focusing on the blessings, focusing on, the things to be grateful for, right? Keeping that mindset clean, boundaries with yourself, resting when you need to rest, and then keep moving forward. This is the spiritual warrior badass showing up, right? And so I feel like the plans are happening. The plans that you've got, okay, the abundance is coming in. It's a matter of staying focused on the blessings, focused on what you are grateful for right now. I feel like whatever plans that you've got, like whatever you're cooking up, for some of you, like what you're already building. It's like knowing what the distractions are and like walking away from the distractions. Like she's looking up at the fruits and she's so grateful for all of that nourishment and that abundance that's like pouring and showering. He's smiling. He's harvesting the honey, the milk and honey. It's all coming in. It's all coming in. It's like the bees, just be. Just be happy with where you're at right now. Coming into radical acceptance of where you're at right now and focusing on the here and now is going to basically bring you to achieving what most think is impossible. You're making it possible, man. Limitless possibilities. And so the Queen of Pentacles, again, abundance, the rabbits multiplying, very plentiful. The flowers, you're blossoming, even if it doesn't feel like you're blossoming because you're waiting for that guidance, or you're waiting for that call, or you're waiting for that response, or you're waiting for whatever it is that you're waiting for. It's being divinely weaved in the back end. Okay. And progress is being made. Even if you feel like it's not, it is. There is progress being made when you are at a standstill resting. Because sometimes it's not time to take the action yet. Sometimes it's just time to just be. Remember the bees? I'm getting really dizzy with that right now, like a 6 chakra squeeze. It's like your abundance is coming in. That job offer is coming in. That new project, that ability to move forward is coming in, but it's coming in at the right time, because if you move on it too quickly, if you move on it in an appropriate time, it's not going to pan out the way you wanted it to. And sometimes how we think things should pan out, something even better is going to pan out. Like we can't fathom it at the level at the level of consciousness that we're at in that moment, and that's okay. That's okay. She's confident. Look at her. She's sitting with her knee up. She's sitting in that big, comfy, cushy chair. She's smiling. She knows her worth. She knows what she brings to the table. This is what is coming through for you right now in the present. What that tower is showing you. Again, that 8 of Swords, you freeing yourself, you seeing how strong and powerful you really, truly are, because Spirit wants each and every one of us to see that within ourselves. Especially moving into the Aquarian age, to let our truest self come up forth so that we can really bring our true skills and capabilities, uninhibited, co-creation, wild and free. So she moves slowly because she is confident. She's very similar to the Empress energy, Mother Earth. Very, very loud for me, for some of you, to get outside more. If you feel called to be out in nature right now and your mind is telling you not to be out there, that's your ego. That's the old way, like fighting its way. That's Capricorn rigidity and inflexibility. And, no offense, Cappies out there, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles can represent Capricorn energy too. But it's like Mother Earth is calling you to get out there, to find that center and get grounded. That restful, that playfulness. Get out and play. Get out and get physical. Move your bodies. Enjoy life. Live life through your senses. Look how beautiful that looks. The flowers and the grass and the rivers and the streams, hearing the sounds, smelling the smells. I don't know about you, but I love the smell of fresh cut grass. And I know that, north it's getting cold and whatnot. But what about the beautiful leaves, the colors of the leaves in the fall, and the crispness, the crisp briskness, of the air. I'll dance inside though. I freaking love that. Look at it, maybe in Florida outside it's forest, but I know I'm like, that's what I'm trying to say. Even if it's cold outside, it's like bundle up, like let yourself get in your comfy. I loved hoodies. I still love a good hoodie. I'm wearing a hoodie still. It's not thick material, it's thin. But I'm just like, hell yeah, it's 68 degrees this morning. I'm putting my freaking thin ass hoodie on and I'm going outside and it's still chilly out. But you know what? I'm still going out there because you're still going to reap the benefits, whether you're barefoot on the grass or not. So that could be where our creativity could really be inspired. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you're going to meet, who you're going to run into by taking that walk, by going to that park, by going and checking out new places that you've never been. Do you know neuroplasticity, like the growing and the development of new brain cells, new neuronal pathways? That happens when we travel, when we take day trips, when we go to that new store, when we go to a store that we've never been to before, when we go to that new, I mean, I'm a registered nurse and I love neurology. But that creates new brain cells, that stimulates new paths, new ways of thinking. Like if you allow yourself to listen to your inner guidance and go do that new thing, you never know what new paths or new opportunities Ace of Pentacles are going to present, right? If you do the same old, you're going to get the same old, right?